Hello everybody, welcome to another modern match with Jund. My opponent won the die roll, chose to go first. Looking at this hand, one land. It's a filter land. To make it worse, can't really do much with it. I'm going to mug in a 6. Double with Tarmogoyf and Blood Red Elf. Now, obviously I have like a discard spell or remove a spell or something, but I can't go down to 5 with that, this hand. This hand's got lands, decent pressure depending on what he does, and I might be playing Twin, maybe Blue-Red Storm, maybe some other blue control deck, we'll see. So Halimar Depths. Okay. So I Halimar Depths and he's done this turn. It's a pretty good draw. Yeah, I'll go ahead and Inquisition on your turn 1. I want to draw one more land before I, so I can cast Blood Red Elf. So I'm not gonna use the fetch that I quite let it thin down. So Blue Red Storm, my inclination was correct. Remand's annoying, but it's not like threatening. I think I'm gonna take the Seeing Sign. Obviously, if he has a land on top, he can just land remand, and that kind of sets me back. But if he has a land on top, I'm in trouble anyway. Yeah, Seeing Sign. All the other rituals in the deck add 1 mana. Seeing Sign is the only one that adds 2. So I think we'll go with Seeing Sign here. I like to know what you would have taken there on turn 1. But anyway, let's see what he does here. So I'm not gonna auto yield. Probably has a land. He does not, it looks like. Oh, maybe, you never know. Maybe he just casts Emergence first. Square 2. Bottom. And top. No, bottom. Bottom, sorry. And he's got a Gitaxian Probe. Okay, sees my hand. Got a Tarmogoyf, not much else. Go with Tarmogoyf, and Blood Red Elf. Inquisition off the top was pretty good. Could have taken the Serum Visions there with the Inquisition, but my guess would have been he probably had it. Wow, he does not have a land. Okay, maybe I should have taken Serum Visions. Alright. Well, obviously the plan now is get the beats on as fast as possible. I'm going to sacrifice this now. Now it's more about getting Glyphs as big as possible. Trying to draw maybe some more creatures. I'm going to go ahead and get a... So I have double black. You don't need double red. I'm going to get a forest. Try to minimize the damage I take. So I don't get killed by out of nowhere storm. I still have double green for Kitchen Finks, double black for Liliana, so we're all good here. Say go. Okay. In hindsight, I don't expect this Halimar Depths to come. Well, in his line, I don't expect Halimar Depths to be completely a blank. But I know he has remand. So I know he has remand. So let's play Overgrown 2. I'm going to pay 2 life. Instants are in the graveyard, so yeah, that's just fine. Lands are in the graveyard, so I don't think there's any point in trying to blow remand right now. Right now, since he's a little bit behind, I'm just trying to kill him. So I'm gonna run my Tarmogoyf into remand. Well, let's see if I haven't done that. Well, let's try to run Grimlami and turn to remand. See what happens. Yeah, okay. So now he knows I have a Tarmogoyf because I tapped. So let's just run straight to remand. No, he's not even gonna bother remanding. Okay, so he must have a Thought Scour or something else he wants to do. Okay, so I'm gonna say go. Yep, here we go. Steam Vents, tapped. And that's it. Interesting, okay. Alright, so now he's on 2 stronger. I have 7 points of creatures on the board. Okay, that was a pretty good draw too, Twilight Mire. Alright, well, we know he still has remand. So should we even bother playing a spell? let's just swing first. Let's see what happens when I swing. I'm gonna swing first because this kills him anyway in 2 turns. This is 7 points of damage. He's at 14. Knowing he has the remand and me playing a spell will allow him to dig another card. I think I'm just gonna say go. Yeah, I'm just gonna say go. I could play Dark Confidant, get remand, and replay Dark Confidant, but again, that gives him a card. So I'm gonna hold back on the Bloodbraid because the Bloodbraid Cascade wouldn't kill him no matter what it was. And I think I killed him. Pure through depths. Okay, so maybe I should have made him play remand. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Seeming Song. Well, now we know he has at least 5. He has at least 5. Because he has, we know his, I know he has Desperate Ritual. How am I? We know he has Desperate Ritual, and we know he has that Seeming Song he just showed us, and he has a Pass in Flames. So he might be able to combo off. Hopefully not. Obviously, maybe we should just play Blood right out. Then I've outthunk ourselves out of this game, but let's find out. Alright, so he's put 3 cards on top. And here we go. He's gonna go. He go for it. Yep. Yep. Okay, so he's gonna be able to cast Pass in Flames. He needs a Metamorphose. So hopefully he doesn't play he's got a Metamorphose. Sorry, we're in trouble. You know, I'll combo until I'll make him combo until we see something. I don't want to waste your time, but you know, he still's gotta get a little lucky, right? So yep. Okay, Seething Song. Yep, Seething Song. So he has a ton of red mana. He needs to find a win condition though. Probe. Probably should have played that before. I don't know why he didn't. I guess we should not auto yield to bluff. We should bluff Lightning Bolt. Okay, yeah. Yep, get some blue. Serum Vision. So he's gonna take at least 8 cards. If he can't find a way to win, then we're extremely lucky. Power Swath. Yeah, I guess Power Swath. That's fine. Fifth is looting. Yeah, he's gonna. Why do you use it while it's blue? He must have the kill in hand. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's gonna kill us. Sorry, that's not. I'm not gonna waste your time. Okay. So now let's go on to game 2. So knowing his Pass in Flames, I'm gonna bring in these Graft Daggers Cages. I'm gonna bring in these Stun Charms, Thoughtseize, Surgical Extraction, and Thrun. Cards useless in this matchup. Terminate doesn't do anything. I don't like Liliana. You know, every card should be about either killing my opponent or putting some pressure on, and Liliana's not going to do any of that. So I'm going to board out Liliana. As much as I like Lightning Bolt, you know, 1 mana, 3 damage, it's not that great in this matchup. I'm going to board out 3 Lightning Bolts. Sorry for that. And we did see UR Swath. I mean, that game he could have just kept going off. Would have been dead. So I'm just gonna leave this be. I'm just gonna leave Seals my sideboard. Submit. Hopefully we get a better hand for combo. I would like to play first. This is borderline. You know, you have the turn 1 discard spell. You have no pressure until turn 4. You could attack retreat top turn 3, but I'm gonna have to mulligan this, I think. That's not much better. Okay. This is obviously a lot worse, so I will need to mulligan a 5. You know what? Going down that can't hope for much better. You know, I think the key is getting out that Tarmogoyf. Early discard isn't that important. Obviously, you can catch a Serum Visions or something. But yeah, I'm just gonna. I think right now my goal is to get out of Tarmogoyf and then start casting discard spells. Okay, Switch Ghost Ration, that's pretty good. I'm gonna sacrifice this. I'm gonna go get a Blood Crypt so we have our 2 other colors of mana. I would like to pay 2 life, and I'm gonna play a Tarmogoyf. This does open an opportunity for him to try to grape shot, I guess, if he like just desperate show grape shot. That'd be kind of silly. I doubt he does that. Let's see what he does. Nope, no land. Wow. All right. So he kept a questionable hand too. Let's go ahead and pass in flames. All right. Let's Inquisition him now while he's not doing anything. Let's see what he's got. Okay. So yeah, Leyline Sanctity, which he probably just drew out of turn. Passed in flames. I should count Scepter. Alright, that's interesting. You know what? I think I'm gonna take Serum. Even if he Scepters like Manamorphose, that's not even remotely that cool. Alright, I'm gonna take Serum. We could take an instant to make my Tormagriff bigger, but you know, I think that's being a little too crazy. We could Surgical as Past in Flames now to get it to 3. I think I'd rather catch him off guard with it. Yeah, man. Surgicaling right now would surgicaling him right now would take out some non-lands out of his deck, and I just want to keep him on, you know, this mountain, obviously. Let's see, and he hit a land. Okay, so now he's probably gonna play Scepter. Well, that's interesting. Yep. Okay, go to 15. And comes up there. Yeah, okay, it's fine. Print Manamorphose, I guess. Okay. Okay, now I do want to cast a Discard spell pre-combat to catch an instant. These are obviously the same, but Spicy on Arcane is a real threat. So I'm going to do that. Attack a Tarmogoyf. Could use some more pressure. If I draw a land, I put him on 2-turn clock, so that's good. Let's see what he does. He's got Metamorpho, so I guess he's going to use the Scepter to... I still don't think I board an Ancient Grudge. This is cute. Scepter Remand is kind of annoying. Maybe I'll board in a couple, but I don't think that's that crazy. Alright, so he's just going to say go. Let's see, I'm going to draw a card. Hopefully I land. Oh, man. Okay. You know what? I'll catch Thoughtseize again. But now we know he has a Leyline of Sanctity. I may have to board in Seal Primordiums. Manamorphose. Yep, so you cast Manamorphose. So it might have a Remand, because he's casting that kind of in an interesting order. Okay, Thoughtseize. He's got it going true. Oh, okay. That throws us back. Yeah, I'll take the Seething Zone. No. You know, maybe I should attack first, but that's okay. So he has a pretty deep sideboard. The pretty deep sideboard. So now his 3 cards in hand are Past in Flames, Desperate Ritual, Heretic Ritual. So he's just going all in right now. You know what? I think I need to cast this now. Let's Past in Flames. Hopefully I click Past in Flames. Yes, I did. Okay, so we gotta catch it out of his hand, in his graveyard, and in his deck. So let's see. He still has 2 Grape Shots, 2 Up to the Ones. Boarded in 3 Leyline of Sanctity. I still got the Swath. Okay, so the Swath is still an issue. I think we caught all the Past in Flames, right? Yeah, okay. Okay. And continue Metamorphose. I guess you want to cast Leyline. Which I guess makes sense. Alright, well, you know what? Tarmogoyf's bigger, so I'm gonna play Tarmogoyf. Play my fetch land. There you go. I'm at 10, so, you know, could get a Grape Shot out of this. Okay. So I'm going to sacrifice my fetch land to get a stomping ground because I want to be able to activate my treetop village. Now this is a 2-turn clock that gets around remand, so I'm gonna commit to it. So yeah, so the other Metamorphose again. Yep, get some mana. Okay. Can't do anything with it. I'm gonna swing in for 6. I'm gonna say go. Auto yield. If he kills me, he kills me. Okay, so Serum Vision. If he puts things on top, I'll be worried. It's always scary when your opponent scries and they put things on top. But yeah, he's got. Okay, he's putting 1 card on top, 2 cards on top. Okay, so we might be in trouble. We may have to kill him now, or he may just be dead. So let's see what he does. Frederick Ritual, Desperate Ritual, Metamorphose into the card on top, which is empty the Warrens. No, another Metamorphose. Okay. Okay, around empty the Warrens, I should be trouble right now if he plays it. And he's empty the Warrens. Okay. So he gets 12 tokens. Yep. 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay. So Mushroom Plus? Okay. So we have to now, I think, go on the defense. Obviously, Kitchen Finks. Great for playing defense. I can't even attack. He's gonna attack me down to 2. And my only out is Mushroom Plus. So we might be in trouble. We are in big trouble, actually. With outs left, but not many. Jun Charm too. Jun Charm would save the day. He's gonna hold back 2 to block just in case. So I have to block 2, go to 4. Okay, so I am dead next turn if he attacks. Let's see, Mushroom Plus? Dark Comp. Okay, so does that help? So if I attack, so he has 3, 6, 9, 10. If I Kitchen Finks, I go to 6, but I can only block 2 and I'm dead. Yeah, well, I think I'm dead. Let's see, let's Inquisition him. I'm pretty sure I'm dead then. I can't target him. Whoops. Okay, so we have to hope he doesn't see it, which I know is a very long shot, but you never know. You know, don't always assume. Oh, now he's just showing off. Alright, we're dead. Alright, that was fun. Good game. We got caught by Into the Warrens. Thanks for watching. It's a quick loss. Yeah, if you have anything you want to say, or any mistakes you think I made, let me know. Thanks for watching, and that was Modern with Jund.